Hi everyone, this is Beth Boysen from Boysenberry Soaps, and I am here with my two kiddos, and I am ready to cut this soap. This soap is called Lavender Dreams, and it uses a fragrance oil by WickedSuds. I am participating in his contest this week, where I will be entered into the Tiger Strike competition. Now, this soap gave me a ton of trouble when I was making it today, but hopefully it will turn out well. I actually spilled it. It spilled a lot. My cups were too full, and I'm looking at this and I can't tell if this is glycerin rivers or if this is from the fragrance oil not being mixed in well enough into the white. And I couldn't wait to cut it on camera. I'm so sorry, guys. I was testing out my new cutter that I made. Anyway, let's get on with the show. So I just made this cutter today out of a PVC pipe and a guitar tuner, and I've got some screws on here to attach the wire to. All right, so the Tiger Stripe is where you put thin drips of batter right down the center of your loaf until you get this really cool pattern come out. And oh yeah, look at that fragrance oil not being mixed in well. So you get these like moon shapes, like half moon shapes here, semicircles, from that pour pattern. So what I also did with this soap, I'm using micas from WickedSuds as well. I'm using his Galaxy Purple and Plumberry Pink, as well as titanium dioxide. And I've got two shades of purple, and then the white, and then the pink in there. So I think it turned out really cute. So since this doesn't have embeds on it, I'm just cutting it at the 1 inch mark. Just going in, trying to make as even cuts as possible. This, of course, I didn't make a very good soap cutter. It's a little bit small for this wooden thing that I'm cutting it in. Maybe if I switched over to my miter box, it would be a little bit easier, because whenever I measured the pipe to cut it, I just didn't do a very good job measuring it, so it's a little snug. Okay, and then another thing that I tried to do with this soap was I wanted to try out my Russian piping tips, and that did not go as planned. So with Russian piping tips, the one thing that I definitely know that you have to have is a completely solid batter. Oh look, this won't go down all the way. I need to tighten my wire a little. It must have come loose. It has to be very, the batter has to be very stiff. So it has to be, like, even when you're using Russian piping tips with buttercream icing, you have to have a very, very thick buttercream. So, obviously it wasn't thick enough, but the top still looks good anyway. Ooh. Oh. So, I was actually a little bit surprised when I poured the fragrance oil in, because it riced a little bit. And ricing is where it gets a little bit like lumpy, kind of. And I tried to do my best to stir it out, but of course the bowls were so full that I had a hard time with it. The little measuring cups were full. Yeah. So, but yeah, hopefully I'm not going to have any like oil leakage or anything like that with this loaf of soap. Oh my goodness. Why is this not coming out? I'm trying to get the hang of this. I need to trim it down a little bit so that it's not as tight. And has a little bit more play in it. All right. Oh, that went a lot easier. That cut wasn't that great. I think that for my first time ever trying the tiger stripe, this turned out really cute. Anyway, like I said, this was my first time trying to do a tiger stripe, so. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just glycerin rivers. I hope that's glycerin rivers and not like fragrance oil. All right, so I'm adjusting this angle a little bit to see if it helps. Oh, yes. That cut through like a hot knife through butter. Yeah. Oh, that one's a little bit thin. I'm hoping that these are just glycerin rivers and it's not fragrance and they're not going to like start leaking or anything. But yeah. Let's look. It's looking okay. Cut this one. This might be my last cut. And if it is, that is a huge sample bar. Oh my gosh, yes it is. This is the end piece. Let's try cutting it in half. So I can have even more samples. There we go. Wow.
That's a short sample.
So this is my first time trying the tiger stripe. I think it turned out really well. Let me pull back so you guys can see all of them together. It was also my first time trying Russian piping trips, and that did not turn out well. So anyways, if you guys like my video, please subscribe, leave me a comment down below, or like this video. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.